because I rap, pag-rap ko, nakilala ko yung mga tao sa iba't ibang gang. Naiisa rin pala yung gusto nila. Kapayapaan.
So yeah, man. So after seeing a lot of things happen from all the negative things that you're constantly seeing every day, from people's lives are ruined, and never-ending war and never-ending stuff. How did you manage to somehow evolve from that, and what did you end up doing to make yourself do positive things instead of getting stuck in the past?
Now, personally, like, based on my experience, like, one of the the biggest say factor, that's why I was able to realize what's really going on, is like to mingle and to get a chance to talk with people who's not on your own own world. Like me, you and me, like, we're from a gang world. Now, if you get a chance to meet a normal people, like for us, normal people, like they're not gang affiliated, and then they're just a normal people, then this is the time that you will realize, like, there's another life being in a gang. And then this was, I try to learn from them, how they interact with people. Because with us, if you're in a gang, you always feel like you're a superior. You know what I mean? Like, say for example, like if you're just a normal people, I don't know, for me you're just a fucking nerd talking to me. Then you're gonna ask me something, and then that's a sudden if we're gonna do that shit or not. But in my experience, like, I was able to had a good relationship with those people who's not gang affiliated. So with them,
I see, yeah.
they're just living a simple life. Wherein I experienced not talking about gang stuff. I experienced like not worrying about me going to a place that I won't be safe. Because I'm with them, I'm studying them, like, I'm doing my best to cope with their culture. It's not that I'm also Filipino, but gang culture between those
it's a whole different world now.
It's a real different world. Yeah. So they see me like I get a lot of tattoos, so they have this perception, like they thought that I'm a
bad
guy. I'm doing this and that, but we know for a fact that we did that. But it's not for us to brag about it. So for me, I feel ashamed for being like the bad guy. Like they see me as a bad guy. So I don't want them to see me as a bad guy, because I want them to see me who I am.
Yeah.
So that's one of the biggest factor in, like, some point of your life, like, you have to deal with somebody who doesn't know anything about what you know, but you have to adapt their culture. It's the way how you think, like, it's how you're gonna cope with other people. It's how you're gonna represent yourself. Like, if you're gonna, let's say for me, like you and me, like we're straight G. If you're gonna be let's say, kung palagi kang pag-gangsta, like if you're gonna be always representing your gang, you set your shit to everybody, not everybody will understand you, because they're not doing that. Now, what you have to do is you have to understand what they are doing. So for me, that's the biggest step that I did to myself, wherein I have to understand what they're doing, and you have to control your temper. But at the same time, you have to study everything, and to prove yourself that you're gonna be a better person someday.
So this is the job that requires you to communicate with a lot of different kinds of people, and therefore you study them and learn them, and somehow manage to deal with all of them because of your job,
Mm-hmm.
right? Oh, okay, okay. So that was that's a good thing. It's a good thing. It opens up your world more than what you're used to.
Exactly.
Yeah. And besides that, you started rapping also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cause I started rapping when I was 13 years old.
Oh, okay, okay. So it was a hobby before.
It was really a hobby, like
Yeah. Damn.
because way back,
Yeah,
like Easy,
yeah.
Hip
Yeah,
Hop,
that's right.
those artists like,
Yeah.
syempre idol natin yung mga yan. And then you wanna do your let's say your verse, your gangsta shit, things like that. Kaso nga lang, nung panahon kasi namin, parang like, it's hard for you to balance your rap career and your gang life, your gang career. Kasi, I'm from the Barrio Temple Street. And then, pag may event, let's say there's a gig, or any occasion, or any event wherein ang nagpa-event is mga TBS, you can't go there. And then there's always limited areas that you can go in.
Yeah. So basically, your world was limited, and you weren't able to go to all the events just based on because of your rivals and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad for business, huh?
So like,
yeah.
for me, I want to go to that. It always happens like whenever I go to a different place, and then I'm just doing my thing. I rap, and then there's some rival gangs like, doing their shit, like they talking shit like, like for me, syempre bata-bata ka eh.
Yeah.
You always have your boss with you like,
Yeah.
mamaya tayo. It's like,
Yeah.
so for me, parang nararamdaman ko namang ang hirap mag-rap nung panahon namin, early 2000. Kasi you always have to make sure that there's no rival gang around you.
Yeah.
Kasi nung panahon namin, karamitan ng mga rapper, TBS.
Oh, okay, okay.
Most of them who has a studio up until now, mga tropa natin at kaibigan natin mga TBS. Especially before. Kung gusto mo mag-record, di ka makapag-record kasi kalaban. Kaya may mga tropa o mga Temple Street din na they did not represent the barrio. But they are from my barrio. They're from Temple Street. But they didn't represent because they said that they are affiliated with TBS. For me, it's a different story.
Yeah.
What we're doing right now is all about music. For me, pare, sa totoo lang napakalaki ng naitulong ng musika sa gang culture. Because maraming aspiring na gustong mag-rap, gustong, alam mo yun, they just wanna express their feeling, they wanna share their talent. Pero, ano mo yun, parang most of them naranasan nila yung hirap sa street. Parang sa akin, parang gusto ko mag-rap even though stable na yung trabaho ko before. Yun, naging manager ako, pero inahanap ko talaga yung yung musika. So nag-rap ako, and then because I rap, pag-rap ko, nakilala ko yung mga tao sa iba't ibang gang. Naiisa rin pala yung gusto nila, kapayapaan. So ngayon, yung ginagawa namin dito sa Pilipinas, especially sa Luzon, Metro Manila, is to keep yung peace sa lahat ng mga kalye, lahat ng street, na wala ng gang war.
Yeah.
Kasi, ano lang man nagkakaroon ng malaking away before?
Yeah.
TST, TBS, and the rest of the gangs. Para saan?
Yeah.
So ngayon, mas naging matured na mag-isip yung mga OGs natin, nire-respeto ko lahat ng mga OGs natin dyan, Temple Street, TBS.
Yeah.
So, na mas nakapag-isip sila ng tama, tumatanda na sila.
Yeah.
Tulad natin. Hindi na habang panahon mamumuhay ka sa gang. Hindi habang panahon mamumuhay ka sa puot. Kailangan mong maging mabuting ehemplo sa ibang tao.
Yeah.
Kasi kung hindi mo gagawin yan, wala pwedeng gumawa yan.
Somebody gotta do it, man.
Somebody has to do it.
Somebody has to do it. So basically, the older cats that's been around, been there, done that, to the gang life. The older ones, they decided to basically keep a peace treaty, you know, and stop the ceasefire, basically, dog. You know, because come on. The older ones they want to set an example for the younger ones not to go through the same shit. And I mean, not everyone's gonna agree, but most of the real OG ones decided like, look, this is what we're gonna do, and this is what they've been doing. He's one of them as an example, standing here doing it by example and shit, man. So hell yeah, buddy. Good looking out, man. You got any last message to the young ones out there that's misled and heart full of hate or anything like that? What do you suggest that they should do?
Sa akin kasi ang may papayo ko, lahat tayo sa pagiging lalaki may gusto mapatunayan. Kahit pangaralan tayo na ibang mga mas nakatanda sa atin, gagawin pa rin natin ang gusto natin. Pero may papayo ko lang dyan sa mga naging mas bata sa amin is, bago kayo gumawa ng mga gusto nyong gawin o mga alam mo yun, para patunayan nyo ang mga sarili ninyo, isipin nyo yung kalalabasan. Kasi kami yung sa panahon namin, maraming hindi nagawa yan. They didn't think about what's gonna happen next. Ginawa nila yung gusto nilang gawin pero hindi nila alam kung ano magiging resulta. Marami sa amin ang namatay. Marami sa amin ang nangungulungan at nakulong. Kumbaga, hindi nyo naman kailangan pagdaanan yun para masabing gangster talaga kayo. Kasi para sa akin, ang gangster ay yung mga taong alam kung ano yung mga tama at sa mali. At para sa akin, ang mga gangsters, uunahin mo kung ano ang kapakanan ng pamilya mo. Hindi ito patapangan. Hindi ito payabangan. Ang pagiging gangster is pagiging mabuting tao sa kabila ng mga taong nanghuhusga sa'yo kasi tingin nila na isa ka sa mga masasamang ehemplo. Hindi mo kailangan tanggapin ang mga sasabihin ng mga nanghuhusga sa'yo. Ang importante is, alam mo na tama ang ginagawa mo. At syempre, number one is, naniniwala ka na meron Diyos na kaya niyang baguhin kung ano man ang naging masama at pangit na naging pananaw mo. At marirealize mo na kailangan mo maging mabuting ehemplo. Kasi, at the end of the day, wala ka namang, you're not gonna gain something of being bad person. Parang, kailangan mo maging mabuting tao, hindi para sa ibang tao, hindi para sa sarili mo. Yun lang gusto kong sabihin. If you wanna be a gangster, gusto nyong patunayan yung sarili nyo, kailangan mas patunayan nyo muna yung sarili nyo sa sarili. Kumbaga, kung sino ka sa tingin mo, bago magmayabang sa isang tao o sa ibang tao, pakumbaba ka at isipin mo kung ano ba ang gusto mong mangyari. Hindi pwedeng puro tapang. Isip palagi. Yun lang.
Hell yeah, Pare, that's right. Good looking out, man. Hey, thank you for your time, bro. I appreciate you spitting game to the whole world and educating and advocating for the young ones, man. I appreciate it, bro. Anywho, but to cut this short, man, say what you mean and mean what you say, cause real and recognize real, homeboy. I'm out of here. Yeah.
You.